Welcome to Quiz Quintessence, your YouTube home for the very best quizzes. This is a general knowledge 50 question quiz, and the questions are moderate to difficult, so don't expect to get them all. There is absolutely no multiple choice. Providing answer options isn't a real quiz. The questions are rapid fire. You have 10 seconds to answer once the question appears. Feel free to pause the video if you need more time. The entire 50 question quiz takes less than 12 minutes. If you enjoy the quiz and would like to see more, hit like, subscribe, and share. With that, let's get started. What is the capital of Australia? Canberra. What is the fastest spinning planet in our solar system? Jupiter. What is the largest member of the dolphin family? Killer whale. The character Marion Crane died famously in what film? Psycho. What is Scarlett O'Hara's real first name in Gone with the Wind? Katie. By volume, what is the world's largest freshwater lake? Lake Baikal in Russia. What is the most malleable naturally occurring metal? Gold. What president kept a pair of grizzly bear cubs in a cage on the White House front lawn for a few months? Thomas Jefferson. What year was the first Kentucky Derby run? (1875). Walnuts, almonds, pecans, and cashews aren't technically nuts. What are they? Drupes. What is the wave-like gob of toothpaste you put on your toothbrush called? Nurdle. Who is the only person to be number one in the world in both table tennis and tennis? Fred Perry. What place on the Earth is closest to the Moon? Mount Chimborazo, Ecuador. How many provinces does Canada have? Tell. How many ghosts appear to Scrooge in Dickens' A Christmas Carol? 4. What part of the human brain regulates involuntary functions? Medulla oblongata. In the post-1968 Open era, who was the first woman to win a calendar year tennis Grand Slam? Margaret Court. What is the only bone in the human body that isn't attached to any other bone? Hyoid bone. What was the name of the first electronic general-purpose computer? ENIAC. How many male golfers have held all 4 major championships at the same time? 2. Almost half the gold ever mined has come from what single location? Witwatersrand, South Africa. What Walt Disney film has the most Oscar wins? Mary Poppins. What is the only part of the human body without a blood supply? Cornea? What father and son drivers were both Formula One world champions? Graham and Damon Hill. What is the most populous national capital city in Europe? Moscow, Russia. Which Olympics was the first where every country had at least one female athlete on their team? (2012) London. In Greek mythology, who was the youngest son of Kronos and Rhea? Zeus. What did Valentina Tereshkova become the first woman to do in 1963? Travel in space. What year was the first woman elected governor of a U.S. state? 1925 in Wyoming. What country has the world's highest unclimbed mountain? Bhutan. What was published for the first time in 1861 in the Times newspaper of London? Weather forecast. What is the coldest national capital city in the world? Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia. What year did the first NFL indoor game take place? 1932. In what Shakespeare play does the character Caliban appear? The Tempest. What country has the southernmost point in mainland Europe? Spain. Morton's toe is what condition? Second toe is longer than the big toe. What country has the most public holidays? Cambodia. What U.S. state capital has more than 30 Buddhist temples? Honolulu, Hawaii. What is the largest two-digit prime number? (97). What is the least populous country in the world? Vatican City. What United States president had the most children? John Tyler. Who was the first woman to host Saturday Night Live? Candice Bergen. On average, what is the hottest planet in our solar system? Venus. What is the world's oldest surviving sovereign state? San Marino. What was Dr. Frankenstein's first name? Victor. What color is at the top of a rainbow? Red. What is the name for a baby beaver? Kit. According to the Bible, what are Adam and Eve's three named children? Cain, Abel, Seth. Who was Israel's first prime minister? David Ben-Gurion. What is the highest mountain in China? Mount Everest. How did you do? I hope you enjoyed the quiz, and if you did, please hit like, subscribe, and share to see more. See you next time.